Hey YouTube, we're Christians and we have 5 questions for atheists. Hopefully this will help us better understand where you guys are coming from.
Alright, let's get right to it. The first question is fairly common, but the answers are always interesting.
Question 1. What kind of evidence would it take for you to believe in God?
Not what would be a good start, but what evidence would actually convince you. And when we say God, we're talking about a mind which is all-loving, all-powerful, meaning he can do everything but the logically contradictory, all-knowing, and eternal.
What evidence would it take me to believe in an all-loving, all-knowing, eternal, all those you said? First of all, even if you could show evidence of an eternal being or a creator being or anything you want to call God, to say it's all-loving, well, that's definitely a stretch. But what evidence would it take me to believe in a God, in a creator, deity, an eternal being, an all-knowing, all-powerful being? Any at all? I mean, anything. The God you seem to be referring to has had some kind of effect on reality. If he's had any effect at all, and that includes creation, then there would be a testable trace. There would be evidence of it that we could test and measure. There hasn't been any so far, and if you could provide some, I'd be willing to consider it.
Question 2. Is there anything that I can do that could possibly convince you that God exists?
Yeah, provide any evidence at all.
Would any argument we could make have the potential to persuade you?
Any argument I could make, or any argument that you could make to have the potential to persuade me, if I had an argument that would persuade me, then would I be an atheist? Just saying, that's kind of...
Question 3. If you realized that an all-loving God existed, would you desire to have a relationship with him?
If you said yes to that question.
If I found out that there was an all-loving God that exists, then he loves me regardless. But I would try to enhance any kind of relationship that would be possible, but I mean, there are 7 billion humans alone. How can he have any time for just one? I mean, that would be extremely arrogant of me to want a relationship with him.
Would you want to have a relationship with him just to get into heaven, or for some other reason?
Well, he's all loving, so everyone gets into heaven anyway. I mean, he doesn't love you if he's sending you to be tormented for all eternity.
Question 4. Have you ever met a Christian who lives their life in such a way that it is clear that they really believe in an all-loving God?
Yes.
Meaning they live a life which is impressively kind, loving, and selfless.
No.
And question 5. Has the presence or lack of that type of Christian had any impact on your atheism?
No.
Feel free to make a video response and answer some or all of these questions. And as always, test everything, hold on to the good.